Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Carolina Panthers and the Washington Commanders on Sunday Night Primetime. Welcome to the booth. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. We are set for a good one. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line.
At their own 38-yard line. How many heads I gotta take to level my aesthetics? Hurry up and get your muscle up. We up the plyometric. Ran up by the luxuriness up the highest metric. The city just made it sweet. People diabetic. They mouth get full of deceit. Let these cowards tell it. Walking.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Let's go. Bronco 80.
Look at this to start. A little pop pass to begin this one. And that play gets nothing. So no gain on the game's first snap.
Well, you could tell that the defense had seen that play on game tape, and they were ready for it. They tried to do a little jet sweep pop pass out of the gun. Defense was all over it. Nowhere to go, no gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Shot. Gravity Lions. Buffalo 18. Ready.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Now pass deep for McLaurin. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Terry McLaurin, the intended target on that one. 3rd down coming up.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing them. Even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
So that'll bring up 4th down, and here comes the veteran Bradley Pinion to punch it away. Making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line.
Let's go. Set, huh?
Off the play fake. Here's Young. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a 1st down.
Ready. 10 black. Check, smash. Set.
They'll run here. The former Canadian track star, Chuba Hubbard, will take it.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and 9.
Black, 95. Ready.
From the gun, it's Young. Open man, Teteroa McMillan. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. A gain there of 10 yards. It's good for a Panther 1st down.
1st down, Carolina.
Check, set, hut. Set.
Young hands it to Hubbard. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 3.
Here we go. Here we go. 33. Red. Yellow. Hut, hut.
Out of the shotgun. Young. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete.
They tried to go with the quick game here in hopes they could do something with it after the catch, but I don't think everyone was necessarily on the same page, and this ends up being a wasted down.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
43 rail. 10. Red. 38. 6. Mega. 5.
To throw, Young. He's got his tight end. That's Laporta. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
On the set.
Panthers, first down. A gain of 9 yards.
Come on, set.
First down.
53. 52 blaster. Hut, hut.
There's a handoff to Hubbard.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains. They're nothing fancy, but they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
From the 31, here's 2nd and 9.
Watch out now. 50 series. Blue 32. White. White. Ready.
Another run here with Hubbard. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 10 yards. It's a Carolina first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground, and tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass, and if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
On first down, it's right back to Hubbard. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Ready, ready. Yellow, 22. Ready, ready.
They'll go again with Hubbard. And he's in! Chuba Hubbard. Touchdown, Carolina. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched, and an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Panthers 7. Commanders nothing.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. He'll grab it at the 12. Whoa. And he's down at 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
23-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready, ready?
Now it's the Arizona product that is Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt. Trying to bounce that one outside, but only to be able to get back to the original line of scrimmage.
At the 24-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 9.
Panther 11, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. And that is incomplete.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield, Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
Ready, set.
3rd down and 9.
Ready. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. He's got a man. It's McLaurin. They gain 18 yards on that one. Good for a Commander's 1st down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
And that is incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off of the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends up being a wasted down.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Get up. Come back, 679 Broncos. Ready.
Throwing again. Daniel. That's caught left side by Olsen. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. They get 14 on that hookup. 1st down, Washington.
Come on. Set. 70, 70.
I got it.
Let go.
Keep it in the air. Here's Daniels. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Getting the tight end involved in the run game here.
He was brought down by Trevin Wallace. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Don't even know how to act now. Hit the book, before I sat down. Still ballin', money stacked all the shack now. Still push a button and let the hoop on the back down. I'm on the road, real show, through the back down. Mississippi to Philly, Albuquerque to Jacktown. Got the crowd yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. I'm a hot girl yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Got it. Ready.
Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for 3rd down and 5.
Like it.
Here's Daniel. And this is going to be incomplete. And it's great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
And he missed it. It's no good. And they are not able to draw closer.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
Let's go now. 10 black. Opposite. Green.
Get this drive started on the ground. It's Hubbard. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. a yard at most. It was Odafe to make the play.
A gain of a yard.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Ready, ready. 60 reps. 60, ready.
Throwing on second down, Young. That's into the hands of McMillan on the slant. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
Gain of 18.
18 yards on the pickup there. It's good for a Panther first down.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
On the set. Fury, yellow, down. Black 40. Cut.
They'll run it. It's out of the gun, and it's Hubbard. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is, it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, they're going to have to look to their defense to play really well.
So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. The Panthers off to the early advantage. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. From the 33, here's 2nd and 8.
Set, cut. Black, 95. Ready.
To throw is Young. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
Set, ready. Yellow, 22. Blaster, 6. Set.
From the gun here on third down, it's Young. He'll throw complete to Chuba Hubbard. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. It's a gain of 26, and it'll set up first and goal.
So far here early, Mike, the key for this offense has been their ability to maintain possession by converting on these third downs. It's going to be a big storyline the rest of the way. This defense has to find a way. When they force third down, they got to get off the field.
On the jet sweep, McMillan. And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line.
Tried to get a little cute here, get the ball into the hands of one of their receivers in space on a jet motion, but really nice job there by the defense. When you can set good edges and you can have good force players on the perimeter of the defense, there's really nowhere for this jet sweep to go, because with them running horizontal before the snap, Mike, it's very hard for these receivers to cut and get vertical.
Moved back to the 10. They'll try here on 2nd and goal.
Here we go, set. Yellow, 43. Set, cut.
Now Young. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6. But after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
And on third down, that ball incomplete.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field. And then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on fourth down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3?
So the lead is now 10-0 as this kicks away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough, but sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen, like that one. The kickoff return, fumble, recovered, and momentum swings again.
Everybody loves to see a big return, Mike, but the priority of any kick return unit, just give your offense a chance to possess the ball. And in this case, they don't do that. They turn the ball over, and now they find themselves back out there on defense.
About 19 yards on that one. They're in business. It's first and goal.
At the 8-yard line.
Green, black 40. Set, go.
They'll run with Hubbard. Down to the goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say it did not break the play, but a real solid gain on first and goal.
Brings up
Second and goal.
Yellow, lineman. 33, yellow. Ready?
Hubbard will take this one in. Touchdown, Carolina. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his second rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
Commanders, nothing.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
Okay, break. Let's go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready.
To throw is Daniels on first and 10. Now pass deep for McLaurin. And this will be incomplete.
Yeah, a little predictable there. You feel like you just gave up points, and the first thing you want to do is you just want to answer back, and you try to get it all in one play. Nice job by the defensive coordinator, understanding the deep shot was coming, having the right call there. So offensively, just take what's there. You're not going to get all those points back in one play. Take your time, take what's there, sustain the drive.
And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. A big play there for Washington. 52 yards.
There's a lot of factors that make this play so successful, Mike, and clearly the ability of this tight end to not only find the open space in the defense, but then after the catch to turn into a runner. That is very rare at the tight end position. We're seeing it more and more often, though, over the last couple years. And then the accuracy of the quarterback to not only deliver the ball to the open receiver, but to do it in a way that allows him to comfortably turn into a runner and not have to slow down and pick up those extra yards after the catch.
And he can't get away. Down he goes, back to 16.
That last sack is exactly why defensive coaches preach over and over. Just play the next down. Just continue to make them snap the ball again. You're one big defensive play from changing everything about this drive. And what once looked like a promising drive, following that sack, looks a little bit different now.
Come on, come on.
On third down, they'll throw with Daniels. A screen set up for Krosky-Merritt. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
For the field goal. A 28-yard attempt.
He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the Commanders are finally on the board. It's 17-3. So now, after the made field goal, back out is Koo to kick this one off. He fields it at the 8. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. This drive begins with a run by Hubbard. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Trey Amos there to make the tackle.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 35, here's 2nd down and 7.
Here we go. Yellow, 22. Trouble, 38. Opposite, green. Hey, go Fury. Set.
Trying the left side, here's Hubbard. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
There hasn't been a whole lot for this crowd to be excited about on either side of the ball, but at least now the defense is trying to be that spark. Nice tackle for loss there. Can they do something to build upon to try to get this team going?
And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
So the hope is your 1/3 down conversion from really jump-starting a possession that ultimately leads in points, but after that 3rd down incompletion, kind of throws a wrench into those plans.
And some nifty running on the return. Picked up some good yardage before he was taken down. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Krosky Merritt. Not much there, maybe a yard.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the 2nd half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
That's McLaurin open on the left side. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
At the 48-yard line.
Here we go. Bronco 80. 60 by 2.
On the zone read, Krosky Merritt. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Give them 10 more on that one. Just enough for another 1st down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
And he's going to have a 1st down. They get into field goal range here at the 29. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this 1st half. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. To throw is Daniels. That'll be taken in by Krosky Merritt. And he'll only manage a couple of yards before he's out of bounds.
Out of bounds at the 26-yard line. A 3-yard pickup.
2nd and 7.
2nd and 7.
Ready. 60.
Daniels now going to look to throw. Inside the 10, it is caught. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's 1st and goal.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat. Ready.
He's going to go backwards, taken down at the 6. Now timeout signal form, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
This is the 8th play of this drive, and it's 3rd and goal. Now Daniels. And he'll take it on in. Harry McLaurin. Touchdown, Commander. That's his first touchdown of the new year. Able to add the extra point, and the Commanders are able to cut into the lead. It's now 17-10.
Young Wei Koo set to kick off.
4 seconds still to be played in this half as that one's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
On the ready.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Sticky, green.
The Panthers will take their first timeout, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Now the Commanders will use their 3rd and final timeout, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
Set, ready. Blue, 32. Drill, 52. Ready.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. Young to throw on first down. Looking for his tight end there, but led him too far. It's an incompletion. The tight end, Sam Laporta, the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a second down.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback, and in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front of him. He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
It's going to be third. They need one.
Let's go. Black, 95. Ready?
Will try to run for it with Hubbard. A gain there of 16 yards. It's a Carolina first down.
16 yards.
And that's a heck of a run there on 3rd and 1. So often these backs, they're just thinking, all right, just get 1 yard, pick up the first down. But not this guy. He's thinking, I know where the marker is, but I'm going to pick up as many yards after that as I can. That's exactly what he does. Fresh set of downs.
On first down, it is Hubbard. And he'll work forward to about 3. It's second down.
Here's one down by Drew Tranquil. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Commanders' 37-yard line.
Fight 60. Ready. Set. Hunt.
Look at play action with Young. There's a short one caught by Sanders. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
Watch out now. 50 series. Close. 10. Set.
On third down, here's Hubbard. He's got the first down. They'll bring him down to the 28. And the sticks will move. First down picked up on the grass.
And I think if they didn't get it there, even with the lead, I think that coach is telling them, hey, this is 4-down territory. But that's all for naught now, because after that good blocking up front, he picks up a fresh set of downs.
Hey, green. Hut.
Young to throw on 1st and 10. A throw behind his man, can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
Here we go. Here we go. Black 40. Needle.
A 2nd down throw for Young. He's got it about the 8. And he's into the end zone. Sam Laporta. Touchdown, Panthers. That his 2nd TD catch of the season. Extra point try forthcoming. It's up and through. And the Panthers move out to a 24-10 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
26-yard line.
Timberwolves. 79 Broncos.
Daniels now on 1st down. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be 2nd down.
This secondary, I mean, they just continue to impress me this entire game, Mike. I mean, it just feels like every ball is contested. Even the ones that are complete, those windows are tight. In this case, a really nice job knocking the ball away, and I just can't say enough about how hard these guys compete on every play.
Daniels to throw, under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup.
Ready?
This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates, 18 Cardinal, 18 Pioneer. Let's go.
3rd and long, and here's Daniels. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there, and they force 4th down. The Commanders about to send this one away, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. This is taken at his own 30. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line.
At their own 42-yard line.
On the double. Okay, set. Ready?
A run with Hubbard. He gets free. The defense saves the touchdown, but a terrific run. It'll be 1st and goal inside the 10.
It's a gain of 50.
A big play for the Panthers. 52 yards. So after the big play to start, now we have 1st and goal. Here's Chubb. And he'll take this one in. Nick Chubb. Touchdown, Carolina. An extra point attempt to follow. He knocks it through. Panthers will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
Commanders 10.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This fielded at about the 9. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
30-yard line.
Come on, set. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready?
On 1st and 10, here's Daniels.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
There's the big tight end, Fant. He works free, right side. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 79 yards. Touchdown, Washington. Coop able to add the extra point. And the Commanders are able to cut into the deficit.
Commanders 17.
So out is Coop. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get this up past the 20. And that's where they'll set up shop.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Ready?
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Here we go.
Off the play fake. Here's Young. Right side, that's Laporta, the tight end. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. 18 yards. What a great way to start the drive. It's a 1st down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Here we go. Hut, hut.
On 1st down is Young. A throw left side caught by Sanders. And they'll have it. across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
It's a gain of 14
A
yards.
pickup of 14 on that one. It's good for a Panther first down.
A gain of 14. First down,
Ready.
Carolina.
Black swap. Set hut. Red 38. Ultra. Go ultra. Set hut.
Young hands it to Hubbard. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
Amos on the stop. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9 at the 45-yard line.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second down and 9.
Down. Blaster. 6. Yellow. 22.
Out of the shotgun. Young. This is intercepted. Picked off by Trey Amos. And the Commanders are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
Intercepted.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
And he will go all the way. Terry McLaurin. Touchdown, Washington. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. Koo able to add the extra point. And the Commanders will cut the deficit to 7.
Commanders 24. Youngway Koo set to kick off.
So out is Koo. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
On the set. Strike. Striker. Let's go now. Check. Blast. 95. Smash. Smash. Ready. Ready.
On the ground, this is Hubbard. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
Brings up second and 8.
Second down, 8 to go from the 28.
Come on. Set. 6. Ready.
From the gun, it's Young. That's a short one caught by Laporta. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Now a 3rd and 2.
Watch out now. Let's go. Quill, blue, 32. Hut, hut.
To throw is Young. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
That one hit inside 10, but it bounces forward into the end zone. Bring it back out to the 20-yard line. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
60 Bison. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
A run to begin the drive, and it's Krosky Merritt. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line.
The ability to be effective on 1st down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Cup 19. Cup 79 Broncos. Viking 18.
On 1st down, it is back to Krosky Merritt. And Daniel managed to break a tackle, get this forward for a couple, and it's second down.
7-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
Here we go. 70 Lions.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. That's to the right side and caught by Olsen. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
On the jump. Get it. Bronco 80. Let go.
Now Daniels going to give this forward to the receiver. And he'll wind up getting about 7 yards as he is forced out of bounds.
At the 47-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
So back and forth they go as we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second and 2.
Liking 18. Go, Reed. Go. Ready.
Fourth quarter begins on the ground. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up third down.
6-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up third and 1.
Steady.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Open man, right side. He's got it. 18 yards on the catch and run will move the chains.
Gain of 18.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Hawk 70. Hawk 3. Go.
Daniels with a give to Krowski Merritt. The flag is down. It's a gain of a yard, but let's check the call.
Ready. Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
70 Rangers. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
On second down, it's Daniels. Flush to his right. Oh, a loose football. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands.
Retains possession.
A sigh of relief there. That was very nearly a turnover. Fortunate to see that one, Greg, get fumbled out of bounds.
And when that ball came loose, Mike, you could see the entire sideline kind of holds their breath. But they were able to take a little bit of an exhale as they saw that ball, fortunately for them, go out of bounds.
Got it. Ready.
They need one right now. Third and long.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Buffalo 18.
Here's Daniels. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down.
And on that 3rd down, they thought an easy way to pick it up and get some positive yards would go to their quick game, but it didn't seem like the receiver and the quarterback were on the same page, and now brings up 4th down.
And this one online, and it is good. Well, every bit helps as they draw just a little bit closer.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
This is Jimmy Horn Jr. on the return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Let's go now.
On 1st and 10, here's Young. He'll dump this down to Hubbard. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 30-yard line.
Okay,
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 5.
Set, cut.
Here's Hubbard. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Young. That one too far out. Front. It is incomplete. Chuba Hubbard, the man he was looking for. And that'll set up 4th down. On now is the punt team for the Panthers, as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. This is taken at the 25. And it'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
On the jump. Get it. Mustang 19. Drop 50. Drop 50. Ready.
Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. That's into the hands of Lane. He's got it. And he is out of bounds at the 45.
It's a gain of
16 yards on the game. And a quick 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Panther 11. Panther 11. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready, ready.
On 1st down, Daniels. Open man down the field, and there's Olsen. He's still got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Commanders. Now this, an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal.
Makes the score. Commanders 34. Panthers 31.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Horn now to return it. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Panther 60.
Watson now on first down. To the right side, he finds McMillan. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
That one good for 26 yards.
First down, Panthers.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
Tag. 18, Pioneer.
On the give, it's Hubbard. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
Second and 10.
18, Crackle 80.
Shotgun snap to Watson. It's caught by the tight end Laporta. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
Here in the fourth quarter, you just can't predict how many possessions you have left, so you can't let any of them go to waste. So far, this has been a fantastic drive. It's a drive that they desperately needed. They continue to throw the ball like that. They got a chance to take a late lead here in the fourth quarter. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Here we go, sack. Viking 18, Warrior 70.
On second down, here's Watson. That's going to be incomplete. Good work. Had the defender bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
And how about the poise of this quarterback? You find yourself down here late in the fourth quarter, Mike, facing a tough third down. You've got to have it. You know what? He calls the play, he breaks the huddle. He's like, you know what, Coach? I got it. That's a big-time throw to now keep this drive alive as they go down looking for that go-ahead touchdown.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for first and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
On the give, it's Hubbard. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. The road gets a little tougher now. It's first and 20.
Ready? Panther 60, Panther 60.
Here's Watson. He'll get this to his tight end, Laporta. Play is stopped for a moment. It is an injured Carolina Panther on the field. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside.
Okay, ready?
Here's second down.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Throwing again is Watson. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
3rd and long for Watson. And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way. And this is where it pays to have a kicker you can trust, Mike. I mean, this is as big a spot as there is. 4th quarter, what does he do? He comes out and he delivers to tie up this game.
That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Ready up.
This is 1st and 10.
Ready. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Throwing is Daniel. As caught, that's Lane. And he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. They'll drop to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big 3rd down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still...
Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And the Panthers are going to recover the football.
Just a critical error here, Mike, at this stage in the game. You understand this defense, they are desperate for a stop. They've got to get you off the field, and one of the easiest ways to do it, create a takeaway. You have to secure the ball. Of course, points are great, but none of it matters if you turn the ball over, and these are the kind of mistakes that decide ball games late.
Oh, big hole left side. And he's got another one. Chuba Hubbard. Touchdown, Panthers. A 3-touchdown game for him. That's now 5 on the year. And making a hat trick. That is his 3rd rushing touchdown of the game. A big reason his team is on top.
And so far, Mike, this run game has been the difference, and we're going to see in the second half. Now, can they protect this lead? Because, Mike, that's where a run game has its most value, and so far, this guy's been incredible.
They play it short, take it at the 15-yard line. He'll wind up getting this all the way to the 45-yard line.
Ready, set.
Here's 1st down.
Here we go, set. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready.
Off the play fake, here's Daniels. That's swung out to Krosky Merritt. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Daniels to throw on 2nd down. Oh, a teardrop throw there off his back foot. It's complete. They're going to have it first and goal. He'll be out of bounds at about the 5-yard line. A big one here in the fourth quarter. It's a gain of 49. Here we go. First and goal.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go.
They'll run with Krusky Merritt. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
We spent so much time, Mike, talking about these defensive backs and their ability in pass coverage, but when you also have a defensive back that can make plays in the run game, especially behind the line of scrimmage, man, those guys are just so hard to find. That was a heck of a job here by this guy.
Ready. Ready.
Throwing on second down, Daniels. And he's so close to the goal line, couldn't get that ball extended. They keep him out, and it sets up third and goal.
It's now third and...
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Third and goal. It's Daniels. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
Teams practice these situations all week long, Mike. Down here in the tight red zone, you find yourself inside the 10-yard line. You're thinking, we've got to come away with a touchdown. Well, after that third down incomplete, it's going to be real interesting to see how they approach this fourth down after failing on third.
Ready. 60 Bobcats. Just Viking 18.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Gotta let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down.
What a stand there. Fourth and goal, game on the line. It looks like this offense is putting together a game-winning drive, and the defense comes out with the stop of the day.
Come on. Set 19. Bronco 80. Ready.
From his own end zone, it's Watson. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Ready. 70 Timberwolves. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Bronco 80.
The motion man is Sanders. Here we go. One final play. He's into the clear again. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So this one a win for the visiting Panthers. They get the victory here, away from home, to run their early season record to 2-0. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. Good night from just outside our nation's capital.
I give it all away. You're like my reason for life when my dreams seem so far away. You give me all that I don't fade. I don't wanna go to war. You don't wanna give me peace. I can never leave you alone, even when I'm overseas. If I gotta do a show, you coming with me. Baby girl, you a prime time. I don't care if everybody see. Couple weeks I had to leave, now coming back off road. Tell me you love me and tell me you love me and tell me you love me and don't let me go. Tell me you love me and tell me you love me and tell me you love me and don't let me go.
Nobody, and I don't care about the rest. You're mine. Nobody, and all it's taking all this time. You're mine.
Tell me you love me, but no one above me, even when it's ugly and money get low. Trust me, even when it's one thing right after the other, the nerve really. Miss me, I know it's been 15 long days since I've been away. Tell me you waiting at home with the baby and tell her that daddy's so proud of the way. She teaching her mama and daddy to be more like kids and still handle the biz on the road. Cause I got a dream that I never could sing to say. Excited to see where it goes. I love the environment. I could provide you with just off of writing about you in these songs. You taking me higher, no need for a lighter. The spark of my fire inspired this poem. Gone.
Couple weeks I had to leave, now coming back off road. Tell me you love me and tell me you love me and